Hey guys, welcome back to The Bright Side. Macy here, The Bright Side Girl, and today is the start of my Jingle Bellathon reading vlog for week 1. So happy day 1 of Jingle Bellathon. I will link the announcement video up in the cards in case you missed it. There may still be time to join in depending on how quickly I can get this first video up, but this is my winter holiday themed readathon. It is the final readathon of the year, so it's a little bit on the bittersweet side, but I absolutely love the holidays and Christmas, and I have a really fun TBR. I'll link that down below as well. 8 a.m. on Monday morning, I'm getting ready to leave for work. Monday is the main day that I don't work from home, so I won't have a lot of extra like bee footage for you guys today because I'm not sure how long I'll be working, but I wanted to pop in, say good morning. I've got my little Santa's favorite hoodie on and like a little latte shirt to go to work. I have big plans for this readathon even though we're starting the week of Thanksgiving. I put up a poll. You guys voted that you would rather start early the week of Thanksgiving versus waiting and only doing 1 week. Since Thanksgiving was so late this year, I didn't think it would be feasible for me to start the Monday after Thanksgiving like we normally do and then do 2 weeks, which would have been like the 13th of December. I have so much going on in the holiday season. We've got my husband's birthday, I make presents, we have holiday parties and all kinds of different things going on. So I gave you guys the option to do either 2 weeks starting a little early or 1 week starting the week after Thanksgiving. And you guys love the 2 weeks, which I do too, because it takes the pressure off, because whatever you don't get done the first week, you can always finish in the next week. Because of it being Thanksgiving week, we're a little bit busier than normal, and my husband will be home for 4 days, which is fabulous. I'm so excited about it. However, I actually get less reading done on the weekends slash when the husband is home because we like to hang out, we like to do things, and I get a lot of my reading done via audiobook, as a lot of you guys know, which I can do while I'm doing my regular work and while I'm like cooking, cleaning, going on hikes and things like that, gardening and all that stuff. And I try not to live in my headphones when he's home, but we'll see. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna try to get at least 10 books done for the readathon. This is my personal goal because I do a lot of audiobooks and I have a lot of shorter books. I'm able to get a lot of books in. Just remember that anytime you participate, as long as you read one book that is the theme of the readathon, you've done a great job. Because everybody's lifestyle and abilities and amounts that they even want to do are different. So don't ever let what anybody else is doing affect what you're doing, because we're all just having a good time here. So that being said, I think my first audiobook is going to be Talk Santa to Me by Linda Urban. This is just a short YA rom-com. I think that it's going to have magical elements. Like I think she might be Santa's daughter or Santa's niece, which we love a good magical element in the story. There's like a Christmas tree farm or something like that. I've heard it's very cute. It's only 6 hours on audio, so I can finish it in 3 hours. So I can get this done and hopefully start something else today, which would be amazing. And also, I have another anthology that I want to work on. That's Christmas Days by Jeanette Winterson. This is 12 stories and 12 feasts for 12 days. I try to pick an anthology now for almost every readathon. It hasn't been going the best. I've only liked like 1 or 2 that I've done this year, but one of the winter anthologies I've done in the past is my absolute favorite. So I'm hoping that will happen with this one. This one is all told by the same author, so I'm not sure how I'll feel about that. Hopefully I'll like her writing style, but we're gonna try to do one of these approximately every day. Since there's 12, it'll leave me some wiggle room to miss a day or 2. And then later when I get home, we'll talk about what I am physically reading and I'll check back in with you guys. So I'm gonna head off to work and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, I am back home. I am fully disheveled from a hard day of work. It is 6:30 p.m. I've come home and made dinner and stuff, and I'm getting ready to chill for the evening, but I have quite a few updates to share with you. So I started Talk Santa to Me. I listened to it in the 40-minute drive, and I listened to like another hour while I was at work. I am not fully loving the narrator or necessarily the writing style. It's just not a good one to binge listen to, like to just listen to all the way through. You're in the main character's head a lot, so it almost feels like reading a diary. She's going back and forth between different things that have happened in the past and like explaining things to you from her point of view in like a very distinct way that was just kind of hard for me to like binge listen to. So I am gonna finish this one. I'm enjoying it. Like it's very cute and Christmassy. It's definitely on the younger side of YA, which isn't always a bad thing, but it's good to know. And it's not really magical at all, which is a little bit of a bummer. I thought she might have been like actually related to Santa Claus, but it's just like her family runs like a gift and tree farm and things like that. And they're like very, very into Christmas. So it's okay so far. It's probably gonna be like around a 3-star, but we will see tomorrow. So then I switched to Once Upon a December December by Amy Reichart. This one wasn't on my original TBR, but I did have a reel that will be tomorrow's photo challenge that you will see coming up for the daily photo challenges on Instagram. And I had 2 different options to choose from because I wasn't sure like what my current read was going to be when Tuesday came. And I like to take photos and videos in advance. And so I tried the narrator and I was enjoying this, and I am over halfway through this one. So I'll continue it tomorrow as well. I'm loving it so much. It's so freaking magical and good. I will talk to you a little bit more about it tomorrow and explain like everything that it's about. As far as the readathon goes, we have 5 reading challenges we're trying to hit. So Winter Mystery, Presents on the Cover, which is why I'm reading Talk Santa to Me, Adapted Book, Christmas in the Title, and Read a Wrapped Book. We're gonna do the wrapped book fairly soon. I gotta figure out my game plan for what I'm doing for that. And then we have 5 physical challenges: give a book as a gift, watch an adaptation, bake cookies, send a holiday card, and do a Christmas craft. Along with the photo challenges, I do have a few photos scheduled already, so we're good with that. And tomorrow I have a somewhat busy day. I'm still trying to get like caught up. I'm trying to get caught up so that I have a little bit more time off in December, both from like regular work and from editing and things like that, because the last week of December I have a lot of videos and I can't really film them until I'm kind of done with the reading year, because it's like my wrap-ups and everything. So I try to leave a little bit of a break kind of like around Christmas. I'm trying to get caught up with a bunch of different things so that I can have like a little bit more chill time in December. That doesn't always work out, but we'll see. And I'll probably just be finishing these 2 books tomorrow. So for now, I think I'm just gonna go take a bath and then I'm gonna read before bed. I am gonna start a physical book as well. I haven't decided which one I want to start yet. There are 2 that I really want to get to, and so I'm just gonna read a little bit and see how they go. A little bit of a boring day for you guys today, but we have a lot of fun things planned throughout the week. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, just kidding. I wanted to check in because I'm having Jeff wrap one of the books that I'm going to read for the reading challenge. And this is the stack that I'm going to go and I'm going to read. I'm going to be good and pick things I already own. I took out a couple that I can read like early in the week so that I won't know what they are. I'm gonna read the synopsis to him. He's gonna pick one, wrap it, and then I'm gonna hide the pile, or he's gonna hide the pile until I unwrap it with you guys. It's a whole thing. He's thrilled about this. So you're gonna pick it with heart, and
I'm taking notes.
And you need a reason for the pick. I was gonna have you pick 2, but we may do it next week.
Whoa, homework? No. A reason?
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, and then I'm probably gonna unwrap it Friday. That'd be my guess.
Wait, hold on. I've had this stack of books somewhere from you until Friday?
Maybe not. Maybe Wednesday.
Maybe Wednesday.
We'll see. Okay, bye. Good morning and happy Jingle Bellathon day 2. It's 10 a.m. on Tuesday morning. I have just been editing yesterday's vlog. I'm trying to stay on top of it and doing a couple of regular work emails and things like that. So Jeff picked out my book last night. He actually wrapped 2 because one was a hardback and one was a paperback, and he didn't want me to guess which one it was. I'm probably only gonna unwrap 1. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it because I can't look at any of that stack that I gave him, which I still have things I want to read for the readathon, until I unwrap the book, so I will know what it is. But we'll decide what day we're gonna unwrap that sometime soon. And then last night I listened to some more of Talk Santa to Me. I think I only have an hour left. It's getting more of a plot and I'm liking it more. I think I just was like not in the mood for it. It wasn't sucking me in enough, but it's very cute. It's very festive. It definitely just has like a younger vibe about it than I was expecting. I hate saying that because I read middle grade and YA all the time, but you'll know if you've read it probably, but it's definitely a cute one. And then I read 45 pages last night and up to 65 today of The Last of the Spirits by Chris Priestley. So this is a Christmas Carol retelling. I thought it was middle grade, but I need to double check because it's definitely like darker than I was expecting. They talk about like the women of the streets and things in here. I'm not entirely sure if it's middle grade. I'll let you guys know. But this is only like a 150-page book. It's basically a retelling of the Christmas Carol told from like these 2 orphan kids' perspective. They're kind of intertwined with Scrooge's tale. Our main character Sam is really angry about his situation. They kind of live on the streets and have to like fight for warmth and food, and he is very angry and he's even considering killing Scrooge. And so he gets swept up into the ghost of Christmas Past as well. What's cool is there's a point in Christmas Carol where the ghost of Christmas Present like opens up his robes and there are these 2 like scrawny like creatures grabbing his legs, and he's like, this one is ignorance and this one is something else. And so basically they're the two kids. Kind of hard to explain, but I like the way that they're twisting the story together. So I thought I would get in like a little novella. I should be able to finish this today, which will be really exciting. I'm definitely liking it so far. I love the Christmas carols, so I'm like really fond of all the retellings. I have to do this one on ebook though, is the only downside, but it's going well so far. So my plans for today is to finish that book, this book, and this book, and then I'll have 3 books done within 2 days, which will be phenomenal because I only have an hour in here and I only have like 2 hours of here, so that should be totally doable, hopefully. And I'm just going to be cleaning. I've got to make some pie crusts so that I can make my pies tomorrow. I may run a couple errands. I may be going over to my parents' house later tonight. Tonight is the finale for Dancing with the Stars that I have jumped back into because there were enough people on it that I was interested in watching compete, and then I just fell in love with everyone and I got my sister hooked on it. So we're gonna watch it. Either I'm going over to my parents' house or she's coming over here. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm gonna see how much I can get done here, and if I have time I'll go back over to my parents' house a little bit later in the day. So I'll just be doing all my errands and everything while I listen to my audio. Last night I also got some packages that I wanted to share with you. I got 2 more books in the mail. I got Snow Drowned, which was on my original TBR. I'm a little bit bummed about it. I'll show you a little later. And I got another one, but they were in the pile that I gave Jeff, so I don't know where they are, so I can't show you, so I'll show you at some point. And then my sweet friend Megan sent me like a package. Originally it was gonna be like Halloween themed, like we did a Halloween exchange. I think she veered off of that and sent me like a bunch of things she's been collecting. She does this part-time job at the Glacier State Park in Montana, which I think is so cool because she really likes doing hike-a-thon as well. So she sent me some things from there and then some things from her adventures, I think. So we're gonna open it up. She sent me this little makeup bag and it has all these little creatures in it that are so cute, like Disney creatures. So we have like C-3PO, Tinkerbell. I'm sure there's probably a name for these that I don't know. Moana, Ariel's in here, really cute. So that's really fun. There's like a ton of them in here. Sent me a Montana hat, so that's super cute. I'm hoping we can go and like visit her, like do the state park at some point. Then we've got a little Fairy Loot bag. Aw, a little Monsters Inc. makeup palette. That's fun. Jurassic Park pin. This is so fun. I always send like random things like this too. Minnie Mouse liquid eyeshadow. That is so cute. A Hedwig keychain, and then some more makeup. I'm assuming she probably gets Ipsy like me and we wind up with like a ton of cool makeup. Yes, I'm actually reading this. These are really cool. These are little paper bookmarks you can peel off, and it's like the title, the author, ideas to discuss in conversation. So that's cute. And then she sent me this like really cute mermaid box. Oh, it smells good in here. A little postcard from Glacier. Another really cool like vintage looking mermaid box. Very neat. How fun. There is some earrings in here, a little planet pin, some more like Christmas tree earrings. This is so fun. A Glacier magnet, really cool. I want to get stuff from like all the state parks. This is probably what the good smell is. Trial of the Cedars. This is a soy wax Montana farmhouse candle. It smells like Christmas trees, which is like my favorite. This looks like it's made out of a recycled wine bottle, which is always cool. Some fun stickers. Yay! A Montana bookmark. I actually got one of these when we did Idlewild Park, which is not a national park, but it's like a state park. But it's like this wooden bookmark. So I'm like collecting these now. How cute. A little Casper soap dispenser for Halloween. That is super cute. I've never seen this before. And then I'm really excited about this. She sent me this little stuffed bat from the store that she was working at, like the gift shop for Glacier Park. He is so cute. So it has a little facts about bats, and he is made out of recycled material and recycled water bottles and things like that. How freaking cute. I love him. He's gonna hang out somewhere in my office because he's so fun. Okay, I think that's everything I'm updating you on for now. I'm gonna go do some work. I don't think I'm gonna film me like cleaning or anything, but I'll check in with you guys soon. Good morning and happy Jingle-Bellathon day 3. I'm sorry that I didn't check in again yesterday. I was doing 1,000 things trying to prep for Thanksgiving week, like deep cleaning, cooking dinner, getting some pictures and videos done, and I just did not have time to check in. I have some updates. I did finish Talk Santa to Me. This grew on me on the second half. The first half was just written strangely, and I don't know if it was just my mood, where she was going back and forth into her past as like a 12-year-old and talking about things and saying a lot of it through her point of view in a very specific way that I don't know. Something about the way it was written wasn't working for me. But the second half, we got more of the actual plot in the present day, and I really liked it. I will let you know that I wouldn't consider this like a true YA romance because there is a little romance in here, but it's so on the back burner. It's just kind of like a little crush that pops up every now and then ends a certain way. The main focus is the family's like Christmas store and like the family's tradition and her dealing with like her crazy aunt. No magic in here. I thought maybe she was like Santa's kid, but their family just runs like a holiday event place that has a store, and they have like a Santa Claus and all that kind of stuff. So not actually Santa, but like mall Santa style. But I thought it was cute, probably like a 3.5 for me. So this will complete the reading challenge for Presents on the Cover, which wound up being a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. I had debated between doing Tree on the Cover and Presents on the Cover, and I thought Presents would be easier, but it turns out I don't have as many as I thought. Hopefully everybody doesn't have too hard of a time doing that one, but one reading challenge checked off. And then I finished The Last of the Spirits last night before bed. I liked this one. I feel like people are gonna have mixed feelings on it. I liked the concept of it being about the children of want and ignorance that are underneath the Ghost of Christmas Presents robes. I thought that was super unique. I liked that we get dual perspectives of following the past and the presence of the children along with Scrooge. Overall, a really interesting take on the Christmas Carol. Definitely spookier, darker, and a bit heavier than what I would expect from a middle grade. So if you have like a sensitive middle grader, I would read this one first. Not because there's anything like quote unquote bad in it. It just doesn't have the tone of other middle grade books that I've read, and it doesn't have that kind of like magical Christmas feeling. Like it's not necessarily like a fun read, if that makes sense. Our main character is very like angry at the world as being a young boy that's an orphan, and then you kind of learn some stuff about his past. Again, probably like a 3.5 star. I really love the Christmas Carol, so I love reading different retellings of it every year, and it's always good to get a holiday novella in. Then I did not finish this in time, but I only have an hour left. I am loving this, and I have like a lot of thoughts and feelings that I will go over when I finish the book and tell you the synopsis finally, because I haven't done that yet. Today is pie day, so I have to make at least 3 pies for Thanksgiving. I have to go to the chiropractor later, in the post office, and the library, and also my family. They're coming over this morning to get their hair done. So I used to be a hairstylist, and my sister and my mother are coming over so I can do their hair. We're gonna watch the finale of Dancing with the Stars. I'm gonna make some pies. I'm gonna go to the chiropractor. Hopefully I can get everything done in time. I don't know if I'll have a lot of audiobooking time, so my goal is to finish this and to maybe do like a short novella, and then later tonight to start a new physical read. So no promises on the rest of the week because Jeff's coming home and we have a lot of activities and things. I'm gonna do my best and try to have like a goal, but also try to be relaxed because I have been very high strung the last week. My anxiety levels are high. My heart's been kind of racing while I've been doing stuff. A lot of that is due to the winter allergies. We have winter allergies here in California because we get these warm Santa Ana winds that come in and bring in all this like pollen. And there's still things that bloom here because we still have warmer temperatures. This week actually is supposed to be fairly warm. We were staying in the 60s the last couple weeks, which was a little bit low for us for November. And then the nighttime temperatures were getting down to 34, but I think it's gonna be like 78 almost all week. So maybe we can go and like hang out on the beach or something. There's a lot happening. I need to go and update my Instagram. I will try to have some B-roll footage for you guys of something, maybe the pies or something that we're doing today, so it's a little bit interesting. But either way, I will check in with you guys very soon. Okay, I'm chopping the world's tiniest apples for apple pie, but I wanted to take you over here. This is my crazy kitchen table. We have so many persimmons ripening for the season, chaos during Christmas. That ledge has this little kitchen bed that I had to put under here because he wanted to be in here when I was cooking. So he loves kitchen bed. It's like so cozy. And it's Nightmare Before Christmas, so on theme. Let's go. Hey guys, so it is 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday. What a whirlwind of a day. I colored my mom and my sister's hair. We watched the Dancing with the Stars finale. I made 3 pies, cleaned up the house a little bit. I did some regular work. I went to the chiropractor and the post office and the library. With all of that, I only listened to half an hour of my audiobook, so I still have half an hour left. But once I finish this, I will have completed 3 books for the readathon, and we're only on day 3. So we're doing good so far, and I have some shorter books to do tomorrow and like over the next couple of days. So hopefully I can still get a bunch in and also be like present with the family. Tomorrow will probably be a little bit crazy, but we'll just see how things go. I'm feeling a lot less tired than I did yesterday where I did less stuff, so that's good. I even did like 10 minutes of arm weights just to like prep myself for the week in case I don't have time to do a lot of like working out. So yeah, that's what's happening. I may start another book tonight, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go watch some Christmas movies with Jeff and maybe wrap some presents too, because I still have some energy left. So yeah, that's my plan for now, and I will see you guys on Thanksgiving. Good morning, happy Jingle Bellathon day 4, and happy Thanksgiving. I am all ready to head over for the holidays. I've got my pies made. Jeff and Ledge and I are gonna head over to my parents' house for the day. I am bringing some headphones so that I can at least finish half an hour of this. And then I'm bringing a couple physical books. I'm not sure like how much downtime we're gonna have because we're gonna be playing games and cooking and eating and all of that stuff. So today might not be the best day for reading. I'll film as much as I can. I probably won't film like any family members, but I'll do like our spread and all that kind of stuff. So I'll take you guys with me, and I will see you soon. Being good. We just went for like a tiny walk with the dogs, and I'm gonna go do a couple rounds of the stairs to feel a little bit lighter while I listen to my audiobook. So morning, happy Jingle Bellathon day 5. It is Black Friday at 8:30 a.m. Jeff and I are getting ready to have our little Black Friday date. This is one of my favorite things that we started doing like 2 years ago. We bring our laptops and we go to a coffee shop and we buy presents for a few for each other and then for like our families and things, and also like hit up all the Black Friday deals. Like I kind of wait to buy certain things if I can. Like I need more foundation. There's a certain kind of laundry soap that I really like, and all of them do like big Black Friday sales. So I'll get some normal like just things because they're on sale, and then we will get some things for our family and friends. Kind of do a blend of Amazon and Target and Kohl's and things like that, and then some small businesses too. I've already ordered a couple things from some small businesses for some of my bookish friends and stuff, but we go and we just check everything out and we get some coffee and we have a little breakfast and we chat, and that way we get some of this stuff like done in advance and also get some good deals. So doing everything virtually pretty much. I don't think we're gonna hit up any stores or anything today, but we will see where the wind takes us. So when I get home, I will be able to do some more audios and physically reading. I did finish my audio yesterday, so I'll talk to you guys about that a little bit later. And for now, let's go to the coffee shop. Done a lot of things today. I did finish a book I'll talk to you about in a second, but it is time to unwrap. I think I know which one is the hardback. He did one of each so that this wouldn't happen and I wouldn't like figure it out. I think I'm gonna go with this one though.
This is the one that I chose for you though.
But you said you weren't?
No, I just randomly chose a paperback so you wouldn't guess my hardback.
Oh, but I know what this one is.
No, you don't. You don't even know where your books are. Your books are gone. I hid all of them.
Okay, I'm gonna open it, but this is the next audiobook that I'm starting. I finished one today that I'll talk to you guys about.
What do you think it is? Hold on.
Oh, I was wrong.
What do you think it is? What did you think?
I thought it was the Juniper's Christmas.
Oh, no.
All right, Chaos of Standing Still. This is a New Year's book, which I've been meaning to read for a bajillion years. You liked them getting trapped in the airport?
I like the one day to accomplish a thing, like Night of the Museum style.
Yeah, they're like trapped in an airport over the course of one day and cell phones get exchanged and it's a rom-com.
I actually have no idea what's in here. I just grabbed the book.
I'm like tempted to just save this for next week because this will probably take me the whole weekend.
Right.
We might do 2 wrap.
I don't know what's in there though. I have no reason for choosing that other than it's paperback.
How dare you?
It's just a wrapped paperback so you wouldn't fall for my ruse or trick or whatever.
Okay, so we're starting this one. Hopefully I can get the audio. I think this is the only one I don't have the audio all ready for. Yay! Okay, you can go away. I'll talk to them about the rest of my stuff. Okay, it is 6 p.m. on Friday. I have enchiladas in the oven that I picked up at the grocery store on Wednesday night so that I wouldn't have to cook today. A few things. I finished this last night. This one has a magical element along with the rom-comminess. It is not spicy as far as there are no like spicy scenes. They do kind of get steamy in the way that they talk to each other. Like I thought this was going to be really spicy because she would be like, and he's kissing me and he's putting his hands on my shoulders and I was like, whoa, but then nothing really goes past that, so that's kind of good to know going in. Like definitely a closed door rom-com. The guy in this works at a traveling magical Christmas market that travels to different places every year during Christmas time, and every time people go to the market they forget that they've been there. They just have like this joyous time and it uplifts their spirits while they're there. But then as soon as they leave they don't remember it, except our main character remembers a little bit of it. And so you're getting the guy's story of meeting her multiple times throughout the years while also getting her story in current time. And she is like going through a divorce. She's got this cute Bernese mountain dog that she has to share with her annoying ex, and there's just a lot of different things happening. I really liked this. I thought it was very cute. It was very Christmassy. It was very heartwarming. I wasn't a huge fan with one of the twists that happened at the end. It just felt kind of unnecessary, but overall I liked it and it was a 4-star. Today I finished Letters from Father Christmas because today was Santa is a main character on Instagram for the photo challenge, so I thought I'd do this one because it's a super short book. I wanted to get a physical copy as well because it has illustrations. This is from J.R.R. Tolkien, one of the classic books that I wanted to read. I didn't get my physical copy in time, but hopefully we'll get it throughout the readathon. So this is just like little letters that Father Christmas is writing to certain characters, and there's like a magical polar bear and there's elves and there's kind of like a story that goes throughout. I really liked them. I feel like it would be really fun to read like over several days, like one each night. They're very, very short. I would not recommend the audio, which I'm super torn about because the narrator that does the letters was great. There's like this cool polar bear and it was really sweet. However, in between each letter there's a Christmas song, and because the letters are so short it is very annoying. And then because I was listening at a faster speed it made it like extra annoying because it was like this and then it would be like, dear so-and-so, I think I won't be home for Christmas. Polar bear says that the weather is too bad. And then that would be the end of the story. And it'd be like, so I had to like skip it every time because it was just a lot. It was a lot. So I'd recommend physically reading it. There may be different versions of the audio because it's such an older book. I need to get a copy of that one because I really liked it. It was only an hour on audio, so I knew I could get that one in today. So we are going to jump into this one. This one will probably take me the rest of the week because I think this is 11 hours on audio, but I do have plans, I think, to read one more novella over the weekend as well. So we'll see if we can squeeze that in. I don't think I'm going to get to my anthology this round like I wanted to. This is the one I'm talking about. It seemed like the first story was going to be kind of like historical things about Christmas, which I really like, but I don't necessarily like for readathons, and we're already on day 4 and I haven't gotten to it, so I think I'm gonna save this just for like the rest of December, or maybe I'll read like a couple during the readathon and just not try to finish it. We'll see how it goes. And then I have not started a new physical book yet, but I hope to do that this evening. Those are reading updates. Jeff and I had our Black Friday date. It was really fun. We came home, we did some things, then we went back out, walked Ledge, I had to go to Target, and the day is just gone, sadly. I feel like this day went by faster than yesterday, which is a little sad. I'm very sleepy, so I'm hoping I can read soon or watch a Christmas movie. I gotta wrap some presents and stuff as well. And I think that is it for now, so I will just check back in with you guys tomorrow. Good morning! We are headed off to have brunch for Jeff's birthday a little bit early. I'll explain why later. And we're gonna hang out in this cute little downtown area. We're gonna go somewhere where we went for hike-a-thon. So those of you that watch the hike-a-thon vlog will remember this really cute place. It's like nature themed. So let's go. Oh, and happy Jingle-Bellathon day 6. All right, checking in. It is 5 p.m. on Saturday now. So today we went and had brunch a week early for Jeff's birthday because my parents are going out of town, I think the day after his birthday. So we went and did brunch this weekend instead at One Door North, where we went for hike-a-thon. It's all like nature themed and it's so good. And then Jeff took me to 2 bookstores, which was really sweet. We went to Verbatim in North Park, San Diego. It is a beautiful bookstore. Put it on your bucket list, especially if you're coming to Southern California. I saw a couple books that I wanted, but their prices are a little bit high considering how much I have spent on books lately. But I did get some things at Book Off, which is one of my main spots that I go to. So I'm going to talk to you about those and then we'll do some reading updates. So I got The Hidden by Jessica Verde for $1. This is part of a Sleepy Hollow retelling series that I keep wanting to read during like Not So Scary-a-thon. And so now I have, I think, the second book. So I'll have to get the first one and the third one, but I need more retellings, of course. Super excited because I got a hardback copy of Space Opera by Catherine M. Valente. This is one of my favorite sci-fi books. It very much has like a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy vibe, and I only had the paperback. I like to have everything in hardback if I can. And the sequel to this that I didn't know was coming just came out last month. So I'm going to be reading that for Galaxy-a-thon next year. So I'll need to get a copy of that one too. Then I got Frostfire for $1. This is just to add to the Jingle-Bellathon giveaway because it's so wintry and fabulous. I read this one. It's the first in a series. I need to reread so I can continue on young adult fantasy with goblins. So this one I spent $5 for because it's a newer one. Book of the Month edition of Half Sick of Shadows by Laura Sebastian. I really enjoyed the first series that I read from Laura Sebastian, which I think is The Ash Princess. So I wanted to check out more from her. I believe this is a Camelot King Arthur retelling. $7 for The Bright and Pale, which I debated on, but I keep putting this one in and out of my cart on Book Outlet because I really like Jessica Rubinkowski's other book I read, which had something to do with like time as a currency. I think it was the Ever Anne duology. So good. And this is part of another fantasy duology, and it's very winter oriented. And so perfect time of year. And I did not realize that it is a sprayed edge edition and is the Fairy Loot exclusive. I don't know how I missed that. I thought it looked like a little prettier than normal. So, oh my gosh, I can't believe I almost didn't get this. Like, look. How freaking fabulous. I had such good luck today, you guys. I always talk to St. Nicholas because he was a real person and a saint, where the origins for Santa Claus came to. So I always talk to St. Nicholas and I always ask him to help me find like presents for other people. And then I wind up getting little like surprise presents myself. So that's my little fun tidbit for the day. So thrilled about this. Probably going to try to read this in January. One of the best finds I have ever found. I just couldn't believe it. I found a hardback copy of The Maiden Ship, which I was already super excited about because this is like $25 to $30 on Amazon because this is a really popular indie series and indie books are usually more expensive. I really loved this series. It's got pirates and water vibes and magic and like different creatures, and it's really, really good. And I have a paperback, but I've been wanting to get the hardback, but I like couldn't justify buying it because it was so expensive. So I was already thrilled, and then I realized I got the exclusive edition once again. This one's from Fay Crate, so it came with this cool art piece. It has this beautiful reversed dust jacket, which I think I might actually use. Silver sprayed edges, and then the book itself is incredible. And this was like $40 or $50, and it was not part of their normal shipment. This was like an extra purchase, so I cannot believe I found this for $7 at the bookstore. I thanked Santa for that one. All right, some reading updates. I'm like 2 hours into this. I am surprisingly really liking it, despite grief being like a big topic in here with the loss of her best friend and her kind of talking about her past, like going to therapy and things to try and heal, but it doesn't have like a heavy vibe about it, and the parts where she's not talking about that are very fun. And I love the airport setting, and the characters are really likable. She kind of imagines talking to her best friend, and that part is really sweet. I think I've read a short story from Jessica Brody that I really liked, but I'm really liking it so far. The narrator is really good. It's got like an old school kind of Dash and Lily's Book of Dare vibe to it, so really enjoying this. I think I have 9 hours left, which would take me about 4.5, 5 hours my speed. Then I got 60 pages into Spectacular, so I actually put my headphones on because I wanted to listen to the audio because Rebecca Solar narrates this like she does the whole Caraval series. And in case you don't know, this is the holiday novella that goes with the Caraval series. It takes place after all 3 books are done, so please read those first because it will greatly spoil them. And it just has like this fun holiday setting with some of our favorite characters. And I wanted to do the audio because Rebecca Solar narrates it. I love her. But I also wanted to physically read it because Rosie Thorne narrated this edition. I think all of them have the illustration, and it is so freaking beautiful. And this is everything. The audiobook, to my delight, is filled with like sound effects and music and things, but unlike Letters to Father Christmas, it is done so well. Like when I say I enjoy that in a book, this audio will show you why. Volume of everything is perfect, and the way that they do it doesn't take you out of the story, it just like pulls you in. It's done really, really well. It's combined with the beautiful illustrations. This is just like a magical delight. A 200-page novella, but because there are so many illustrations and the spacing of it is very small, it's more like a 120-page book, like, because it's only 3 hours on audio, and so it goes really fast. I wish this was full length because I'm absolutely adoring it. It's just everything you want. It's nothing like super important to the story, but I always think of novellas as kind of like a love letter to the fans, and this is what this is. I'm reading the Waterstones edition. That's just the one that I chose. Things are going really good. So right now I'm just doing like some cleaning and some crafting and some wrapping again. And I'm gonna go see Wicked tonight with my mom and my sister and a couple other people. We're not going until like 8:45. I'm gonna be so tired. because the movie's like 3 hours long, so pray for me. But we're gonna go later, so I have a few hours to kill before we go. So I'm just kind of listening to my audiobook and getting some stuff done. So that's my update. I probably won't check in anymore, but I'll take you with me to the theater and all that stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Something is changed within me. Something is not the same. Okay, you guys, happy Jingle-Bellathon, day 7. Wicked was so good. I cried so hard. There's a point in the movie, kind of in the middle of the movie, that's really special, and it's a very quiet part, and I was trying not to make noise. I was crying so hard because it was so moving and sweet. I loved it. It was absolutely phenomenal. My dad went and he does not know like the Wicked story. He's never been to the play or anything, and he doesn't know how it ends, and he was like, what? This is only part 1. But it was phenomenal. If you haven't seen Wicked, and if you've never seen the musical or anything, like it's just one of those stories that is beyond phenomenal and beyond like truly special, like magical and moving, and the music is like some of the best music of all time. I liked the book as well. I'm really iffy on Gregory Maguire. It's extremely different from the musical. Like the fact that they made that musical based off of his book is literally insane. But I did enjoy the book, like separating them in my head, and there's more in the series that I need to continue on. Maybe they will like continue on and make more musicals. That'd be really cool. But I had a great time. I didn't get home until like midnight, and then I was like jazzed and I couldn't fall asleep till 1, so I am feeling very tired today. But the plans for today. So I have like less than 7 hours left of this. I might be able to get this done while I'm working today. I'm not sure. I am like really enjoying it, like a lot. Even though it has a lot to do with the grief, it still has like a fun, like heartwarming lightheartedness about it, even though our character's basically trying to find like healing, and the romance is really cute. It's definitely like very YA and silly, very much like kind of like a Dash and Lily, like old school YA, but I love the like airport element. They're kind of doing little shenanigans and things, and it's just really sweet. So I'm glad I'm finally reading it. Today Jeff and I are heading back over to my parents'. I also have to prep for work tonight because we have a big Black Friday sale going on, and so we have to prep like the boxes and get like a bunch of stuff ready in advance so that tomorrow is not quite so nuts, because this is like the biggest sale that we do every year and like the most orders that we get. I'm debating on bringing this today because I want to keep looking at the illustrations, but I really don't want to mess up my special edition, and I don't have a large holiday dust jacket to protect it, and I'm not sure where my regular ones went. So I may or may not try and finish this today. I'm not sure. And I may or may not physically read. I'm not really sure what we're all gonna do today. Like if we're gonna play games and different things like that. I think everybody's feeling like a little bit hungover just from the tiredness of like staying up so late and like eating a lot over the week and things like that. So we may just try to chill before we have to do some work later. And now that like Thanksgiving is behind us, I felt like, I don't know, I feel good. I feel like I have a lot of my presents done, and hopefully we can have like a lot of fun next week. I still have some things to do, but I've got some fun plans as well. It's also December 1st, and it is Advent Day here. Technically, Advent doesn't start until later in the year, but I always do Advent starting the 1st of December, and I have 2 Advent calendars that I will be opening with you guys for today and then for the next vlog. So these are both 12-day Advent calendars. So I got them both from Trader Joe's. This is the Trader Joe's Candle Advent Calendar that I've gotten before in the past, but I didn't get last year. I always try to get advent calendars that are not like sugar related, because we have so many like holiday parties and events, and like I'm baking and different things. I just don't try to get the ones that have like sweet stuff in them, because we're already getting that in so many other areas. So Trader Joe's for the win. So look how pretty this advent calendar is. So pretty. So we're doing number 1. The last time I got this, they were not holiday themed, which I kind of preferred because then I could save them for like the rest of the year. So this is Scandinavian Swimmers. I love Trader Joe's candles so much. They smell so good, and they have like a nice soy blend. It smells very candy-ish, so I'm guessing that this is based off their like copycat of the Swedish fish candy. I think they have Scandinavian Swimmers because it smells very candy-ish, but really cool. Yay. And then my favorite advent calendar is the beauty calendar. So they do this every year. It's so freaking good. The only downside is that these products don't exist like in their regular form, and so whatever you get in here, like that's all you get, but I have loved it. The quality of their like chapsticks and lotions is so good. And this is coming from like an ex-hairstylist that worked with like estheticians and stuff, and I'm very picky. They just get really good ingredients. Okay, so we have number 1. Yes. Starting off strong with the body butter, which Trader Joe's body butter is like my favorite lotion ever. This is stone fruit. Oh my gosh, it smells so freaking good. Their lotion is incredible. The body butter is amazing. So yay, that was fun. Okay, now time to go. Hey guys, it is actually Tuesday. I did not get a chance to check in with you Monday, but we'll talk about that in next week's vlog. We had a good time over at my parents' house, but everyone was exhausted from going to see Wicked. So we just kind of hung out and chilled until we had to work. We watched You've Got Mail, which I have not seen in so long. It is like an all-time favorite movie for me. My sister hadn't seen it or didn't remember it, and she was like crying because she liked it so much. Old school rom-coms are just, they're so good. I did not finish my audio Sunday, but I did complete 4 reads for the readathon overall. 2 of these were super short novellas. As I predicted, this week was kind of crazy and not the best for reading, but we did get some stuff in, and I am liking everything that I have read so far. We completed 2 reading challenges and 1 physical challenge. We're doing great so far considering doing this over Thanksgiving. We're gonna wrap this readathon vlog up here. You'll see me in this same attire starting for next week's vlog. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at @TheBrightSideGirl, as we'll have more bookish and holiday content, and I'll have a lot of end and beginning of the year content coming. The last week or so of December and the first week of January, I think I have like 7 to 8 videos scheduled for those 2 weeks, because we got to wrap up this year and we got to get amped up for 2025. So make sure you are subscribed as well so you don't miss any of these videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a great first week of Jingle Bellathon, and I'll see you guys in the next one.